Some factors to consider whether or not you're going to need to get an attorney. You need to look at when the incident caused your injury occurred. If that's happened within the last 30 days, you have no business settling your case because you don't maybe not know the true outcome of your injury. The question is, are you hurt? If the answer to that question is no, and it's not been within 30 days, your accident happened over 30 days ago, you maybe don't need an attorney. The next factor you got to consider is who paid for your medical bills. Was that your health insurance? If it was your health insurance, was that through work or wasn't? The reason why that's important is your health insurance may be entitled to get paid back whatever they paid, which becomes very important in settling your case yourself. You want to know if you're going to have to pay back what your health insurance paid. Subrogation is just a fancy word that we use in the legal terms of insurance, and all subrogation means is we paid it and we get paid back. And the analogy I always make is you may go to a hospital and have a $10,000 bill from Hospital X. Your health insurance company doesn't necessarily pay that $10,000 because they have a contractual agreement with the hospital where they pay a reduced rate, so they may only pay $6,000 to satisfy your bill. Your health insurance contract, which you have, it's like any other contract, says specifically in there's a paragraph, and you probably don't even know that it exists. It says if you're hurt due to the intentional act, willful act, negligent act of a third party or entity, and we pay for medical charges associated with such injury, and you recover from that person or entity, we're entitled to collect or subrogate. It means that they get to get the $6,000 back that they paid on your behalf. Worst thing is settle your case for $3,500 and find out you owe your health insurance company the whole $3,500. So that's one thing you definitely want to consider. Next thing you want to consider is what your pre-existing condition was. If you had a previous neck injury and now you're claiming a neck injury because of this incident, which you have a claim for, obviously the value that can be affected. If you know that your injury is not any worse because of the incident, maybe you don't need an attorney. Again, I always ask people, are you hurt? And if the answer is no, I'm not hurt, and you don't have very significant medical bills, maybe you don't need an attorney. And I always try to walk those people through and tell them how to settle the case themselves, because it's just not right with a low value case like that for an attorney to take part of it, in my opinion. When somebody contacts me and make the determination that probably not in their best interest to get an attorney, first thing I always ask them is the person that's at fault for what damages you have had, what insurance company did they have? What is that person's policy? What are your damages, meaning what are your medical bills? What are your lost wages? And again, did your health insurance pay for part of those medical bills, or are they still all outstanding? If it's outstanding medical bills, meaning you didn't have any health insurance that paid them, and you have a $2,000 bill from hospital, chances are you can keep and negotiate that and get a reduction of 25% from the health provider yourself. If it's your health insurance, is it through your work? Are they entitled to be paid back? And if you work for a company of any size and you have an HR director, usually they can help you out with that. There's other support people out here that can help you out. So when people contact me and we decide they don't need an attorney, I try to walk them through specifically what they need to do and to look what your total damages are and decide how much you want to ask the insurance company for, and then look at who else you're going to have to pay back out of that. So those are things you need to consider, who you're going to have to pay back out of the money that you get. And I try to help people out with that, obviously free of charge when they run into those problems, because if they're not hurt, that's not the kind of people I represent. You need to make sure you're not hurt, because if you sell your case and then find out later that you're hurt worse than you thought, your case is over and done. And if you have any questions and you don't understand, or you want to ask somebody a specific question about whether or not you need to get an attorney, please feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to discuss it with you.